Welcome to EduLab Studio, your home for stories that help you grow. Today, we dive into a tale of faith and abundance titled The Boy Who Fed the River. I hope you enjoy it. In a village where the river never ran dry, lived a boy who believed the river was alive. His name was Tunde, and while others saw only water, he saw a friend. Every morning, while others fetched water for their homes, young Tunde would drop a handful of rice into the river. The villagers laughed. They couldn't understand his devotion to the water. "Why are you feeding water?" they mocked, shaking their heads at what they called his foolishness. But Tunde would simply smile at them and say, "One day, the river will feed me too." Years passed and Tunde grew into a man, still honoring his daily ritual. Seasons turned and the world around him changed, but his heart remained the same. Then, one season, the rain stopped, the sky turned to brass and the earth to dust. The farms dried up and the once bountiful harvests vanished into thin air. The wells cracked and even the deepest springs surrendered to the drought. The animals cried for water and the village was filled with the sound of sorrow. But strangely, Tunde's farm remained green and full of life, as if the drought didn't exist. At the edge of his land, a small, hidden stream began to flow, nourishing every seed he planted. The same river he had fed for years had found its way back to him when he needed it most. When the stunned villagers asked how his crops survived while theirs perished, Tunde replied with the truth. "I gave when I had little," he said, "so I would not lack when I had nothing." Remember this, kindness is never wasted. It is a seed planted in the soil of the universe. What you give to life, life always returns to you in its own time and in its own way. Subscribe to EduLab Studio for more stories that inspire. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story. Goodbye for now.